It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 13th of March, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to the Big Show, Hoodie J. Minogue. And Keyzie, you mad bastard. And Minogue, you frisky stallion. How's life?
Going pretty grousey, you sick son of a bee. Yeah, what a hell of a weekend. Refreshed, ready to face a new week.
Good on you, mate.
Better than that, man. We've got the last day of the test. We're coming down to the pointy end of the bastard there, and it's going to take a bit of an attacking mindset from the Black Caps to be able to win this one, but I think we've got the men to do it.
Yeah, totally, mate. We'll give you updates, of course, throughout the day for those of you that are even vaguely interested in that. Keyzie, you mad bastard. Eyes to the front. How's life?
Life's good, fellas. Nice quiet weekend. Rest. Relaxed. What?
Cheese and jam.
Yeah, cheese and jam and Pinots, was it, Keyzie?
Well, it was Pinots, but it wasn't just cheese and jam. It was a cheese board that featured some fruit chutney and some aged cheddar.
Aged cheddar, was it?
It was. Yeah, it wasn't just cheese and jam.
Actually, looking at your cheese board, it was a blue cheese by the look of it, Keyzie.
Oh, there's actually blues and an aged cheddar and some fruit chutney.
Normally you keep your blues to your movies, am I right?
Yeah. Actually, just a little note for you, Keyzie. If you're ever making me a cheese platter, don't like the little slices of apple on mine, thanks, mate.
No fruit.
No fruit. Just your cold meats, your cheeses, and your jams and chutneys.
And I do like to see some olives on there, preferably a green stuffed, if it's all the same.
Olives. Yeah. And also, just on that note, actually, I like to see a few semi-dried tomatoes.
Oh, no, I don't want them completely dried, and I don't want them wet. I want them semi-dried.
Semi-dried.
So you both want semis, you don't want fruit, you want cold meats, and
cheeses and chutneys.
I wouldn't mind some hot beef either.
So am I making you a cheese board, or is this just hypothetically
for
if I made
you doing nothing from the looks of it? Now play a song and get in the goddamn kitchen, Keyzie.
I reckon, hey, as always this time of the day, we want to know where you're listening to the show. What are you wearing? Text us 3483. Here's Alice in Chains.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Alice in Chains here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Great to have your company if you're just joining us. 45 for 1 New Zealand. Needing another 240 for the victory there, Minogue. What are the people saying on 3483, by the way?
There's a few texts that have come in here. There's somebody here, now this is between us, is wearing black jeans and a salmon pink T-shirt, and that's a bogan chick.
Or is that bogan chic?
No, bogan chick.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, totally. What about this, Adam?
I like a salmon shirt.
Oh, yeah, I like salmon for dinner or lunch.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. I wore a salmon jacket last week, and you guys didn't let me hear the end of it.
It's funny.
That was hilarious, man.
Right.
Yeah, the right person's got to wear it, Keyzie. That's all I'm saying.
What about Adam? Afternoon pair same in a grey shirt and some black shorts, loose fitting. I want a backbone shirt.
Oh, we've only got 6 of those, and they're already been used.
Yeah. What about Joe the roofer? Sorry, he's got 3-day-old.
Hang on a minute. Today they're back on site. They're sending them out. What's it called? Their old Mr. Vintage.co.nz. Get it on their order. Every size is they're back in stock. Do.
Yeah, good stuff, mate.
Nice. Joe the Roofer, 3-day-old briefs, which have got the days written on them, a Stone Cold Steve Austin 316 T-shirt, and an aged pair of Birks.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the kind of quality description I appreciate.
I've lost my Birkenstocks. Yeah. You take them home, Keyzie, you sicko. Was that you?
Did I what?
Yeah, see?
I'm just in a really weird scenario at the moment, Mogi, because directly behind Keyzie are 2 young ladies who keep staring into the studio.
They're not looking at you, Jase,
and I can't determine whether or not they're looking at me or they're looking at Keyzie.
Oh.
And I don't want Keyzie turning around and blowing it. Oh, eyes to the front, Keyzie.
Should I go out there and ask them?
Could you
do you want me
that
to settle
for me?
It for you? Yeah.
Because it's actually unsettling me a little bit, and they're sort of looking in the studio windows and laughing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's with what Keyzie's wearing.
Well, the thing is, what they're doing with one hand is they're sort of putting their index finger at the top of their nose, sort of on the bridge there.
Yes.
And then they're ballooning the finger out miles in front, and then bringing it back just under on the top lip there, and then sort of cracking up.
Oh, so they must be talking about you.
Well, then and one of them actually got her forearm and put it up against her lip.
Like the elephant's
like
trunk.
an elephant's
Hang on. Don't we have an HR draft for talking about this?
And I'm thinking, because now that I'm looking at these 2 young ladies, because you're directly side on there, Keyzie, that they've got an absolute primo view of your ski slope.
Well, they can see yours front on. Because yours is quite weird, because if you see yours front on, you can't really see the rest of your facial features because it just gets blocked out by that big balloon.
Well, everything gets blocked out. They won't be seeing any of my face with your ski ramp. But no, I don't think that we've actually instigated. Are we instigating the HR jar today?
I thought we had, and I think you've both overstepped the mark today.
Yeah, I mean, I think you started it.
$5.
Are we all putting $5 in?
I'll put $5 in.
Yeah, I'll put $5 in.
All right.
It was worth it.
Settled.
Hey, if you're taking the day off work today because you were misbehaving over the weekend and just didn't land the plane, text us 3483, let us know. What was your excuse? You've done that a few times, eh, Keyzie?
Hey, Jase, you only live once, mate. What's the name of the song? By The Strokes.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, yes, indeed, the Strokes there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. 4 o'clock in New Zealand, 50 for 1, need 235 off about 43 overs.
Go for it, I say.
Totally, man. If they don't, I'll be massively disappointed in them.
Yeah, I mean, that should have been a 6.
Yeah, they rocked onto the back foot and pulled them over mid-wicket for sure.
Yeah. Hey, had a big weekend, man. I went to Snoop Dogg.See. Yeah. Commonly known as Snoop Dogg.
Good stuff, mate.
So that was a little concert they had there. I don't know how many people were there. I saw some pretty mixed reviews, to be honest. A lot of people complaining about the sound. They said that they couldn't hear Snoop Doggy Dog.
Right,
They couldn't hear anything he was saying and blah, blah, blah. And I thought to myself, ugh. I was feeling a little bit guilty because I sort of got there and he rang me up. He was like, man, you got any weed, man?
Yeah,
Snoop Dogg rang you.
Yeah. So
Well,
you got
you
any...
used to be his contact, didn't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
When I was driving rock and roll stars, or in this case rap stars, Keyzie, but all much of a muchness, I'd often, these guys would often come in and they'd want 3 things: marijuana, cocaine, hookers.
Right.
And you used to take care of the hookers, and I'd take care of the weed. And so we got them some. I used to get them weed, so I got them some this time. But this time it was pretty full-on stuff.
Yeah, well, I took that. I was really put some work into that crop.
Yeah,
and she's pretty potent.
Yeah.
But a skunk.
Oh yeah, she's stinky, all right.
Yeah.
Sticky as, man.
Yeah.
Sticky icky.
I told him. I said, Snoop. I call him Snoopy.
Yeah.
Wow, does he like that?
Yeah, he loves it.
Okay.
I said, Snoopy, just be careful, man. I don't want you having too much. I said, Snoopy, if you have too much and you get too stoned, then you're probably not going to be able to give a good performance for the people of Aotearoa out there tonight, Auckland.
I feel like he'd be pretty used to,
But this is the thing, and as Jase is saying, this is a pretty full-on strain of the old ganja.
Yeah, she's
the
pretty
old
sticky.
basil there.
The sort of high you get where you can't feel your face.
Right.
That's right. And so I said to him, Snoopy, I'm not sure. He's like, I know what I'm doing, etc., except he's got an American accent.
Right.
I know what I'm doing. Don't you tell me. He started getting quite aggressive. I said, well, look, up to you. I'm just saying that there's a risk involved here. Sure enough, he's absolutely off his head.
Oh, really?
On another planet, yeah. So he couldn't even... When he was putting because I was side of stage, when he was putting the microphone up to his lips, he wasn't actually saying anything. He was just dribbling on himself.
Yeah.
I was like, Snoopy, you're forgetting the words, man. You're forgetting the words.
So, and you were saying actually off air just before, Minogue, that his eyes were Keyzied.
He was absolutely Keyzied off his head. That's the best way of putting it. I said, you don't want to get Keyzied, man.
Yeah.
Not now. Get Keyzied after the show, not before the show like Keyzie does.
And
Getting Keyzied and ruining the show, man.
Yeah.
Did Snoopy know what Keyzie meant?
Well, he met you from when you were running those hookers.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot about that. Oh, wow. And so did he get through his set, or what was the deal?
Oh, he did, but he was just sort of mumbling and stumbling, like you on this show.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you said actually that he got through about 50 tracks.
I did.
Yeah,
he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. Just cut.
And half of the songs weren't even his.
Yeah.
Wow. He did a Biggie song, he did a Tupac song, he did a 50 Cent song. I was like, Snoopy, you're maggoted, man. And he was like,
yeah.
So he was Keyzied as.
Massively Keyzied.
Good music, though. Good tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat, you were saying.
Fat beats. Some
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Did he do Drop It Like It's Hot?
Nah.
Oh. Did he do Beautiful?
Nah.
Gin and Juice?
Nah.
Next episode?
Nah.
Oh, cool.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Colt there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. New Zealand need 222 to win with 8 wickets in hand, fellas.
Choo.
The Latham just got out before. Chopped on!
Chopped on.
In about 40 overs for those of you that are interested. Tell you what, I had a busy weekend, mate, with the old stock cars.
Oh,
at
yeah?
Western Springs there. Jeez, it's full on, mate.
Oh, wow. Were you racing?
Pardon?
Racing?
Well, obviously, Keyzie, what else am I doing?
Oh, no, I thought you might have just been watching.
No, I was deep in the racing.
Right.
It was a big event. I would say by my own standards, Mogi, a pretty average kind of weekend. 3 wins, 2 second placings.
Oh, got it.
Having said that, a lot of chassis problems.
Well, as you said to me,
chassis.
though, man, second is the first loser.
Yeah, exactly, mate.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what to do with that silver medal, pal.
Yeah. Stick it where the,
The
sun don't shine there,
Right.
Keyzie.
But
Okay.
yeah, and to be fair, in those 2 second placings, I was basically functioning on just 2 tyres.
Right.
A couple of blowouts. So that's what really cost me. So by my standards, 3 wins, 2 second placings, pretty average.
Yeah.
And
You know what I mean?
So
Flush the dunny on that one.
Yeah, look, I'm just going to close the door on that one and move on, get
Yeah.
home, do a bit of tinkering
Any
with the car.
learnings?
Oh, yeah, I had a bit of backfiring stuff going on.
Oh,
I probably had a little bit too much basil,
yeah.
in the second race there. Probably overdosed a bit on that.
you said you were spending a bit of time on the old Instagram in the third and fourth races there.
Yeah,
Just answering a few messages and
totally while you're in the cage. It's not helpful. I still won those races, but, it was just
Right.
one of those things. And the last race, the last one where I came second, too many beersies.
But the last race is... So were you in the final then, the last race? Because usually they'll have a few, round robin, getting points, and then they have the semi, and then they have the final, was the final race. You came second in the final then.
I don't know what meets you go to, Keyzie, but you're up the wazoo there.
Right.
No, it's just all separate races for,
And then overall championship
And
points.
then
is it?
overall championship points.
And what-
there is a final race.
What class?
But as I say, I came second in that because I had too many beersies.
Yeah, right. What class are you in?
A very high one.
What's the name of the... Is it like saloons, or are you in sprint cars, or...
This is the trouble, man. This is like watching a game of rugby league and having somebody ask you, why their socks aren't pulled up or something. You know what I mean? It's
Oh,
like
didn't you guys
you've
do
got
that?
such a, the knowledge just isn't there. Do a bit of research, Keyzie. Come to the table with a bit of knowledge, brother.
Thank you, Mike. And I actually did say to you before the show off air there that I'm reluctant to bring up what I did in the weekend because I knew that Keyzie would chip in and it would be
What?
like...
No, it's just
slow
it's
it
just
down,
slow
you
it
know.
down. And
I wanna know,
that was
man.
just what I did for the weekend.
Spanner in the works.
Well, just-
Totally, mate.
Keyzie.
Totally.
It's pretty easy. Like, what class are you racing your stock
see
car?
again,
A very
we've been,
high one,
again,
Keyzie. What does
we've
that
been
mean?
bogged down in the details.
Right,
You're talking
fine.
to a guy here that's had 3 wins and 2 second places, man.
Right, okay.
You
fair
want to talk about an incredible attitude. It's skills, man. How does he get those skills? And you're worried about class?
Yeah, top
Right.
class, Keyzie.
Top
Top
class,
class.
right.
A class.
enough. And, all right, well, one last
Super
question.
stock, it's called.
Super stock. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
cool. One last question. Was that, Saturday night?
Yes.
Yeah. Just because My Chemical Romance was on Saturday night at Western Springs.
Yeah. God, it's bloody whacking into people all over the place. It's doing my head in.
Well, that's the thing. It slows you down, doesn't it?
It does, mate.
You say what you like, man. You hit a few pedestrians. It knocks a few Ks off the old Odo.
Thanks, Mogi.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Pearl Jam there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. 74 for 2, 211 for the victory off about 35 overs, I imagine. Hey, it's Oscar time. And so it's now time for the Big Show Oscar special. Play the sting, Keyzie.
What? I didn't know we were supposed to have an Oscar special sting.
Keyzie, we do this every year, man.
Yeah, but I
How
can't...
many times a year do we have to tell you to get a sting?
Well, at least once would be nice. Okay, say it again now. Go.
Oscar sting, please, Keyzie.
It's the Big Show Oscar Special.
I think that's pretty good. Thinking on my feet and all that.
Who's the guy doing the voiceover with it?
Yeah.
His nose jammed with cement.
Yeah, can him. God.
Once again, you guys got massive... Okay.
Sound like massive sinus issues.
You guys are big into your acting and that. You're big fans of acting.
Well, no, I'm not a big fan of acting.
We're both just incredibly good at
We're just
it.
really good
right.
actors.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Is it a hobby or do you get...
Big bucks.
Big bucks, right, okay. So a few people have won some big awards at the old Oscars there. Best Supporting Actor, Ke Huy Quan, who was in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Who was he up against, Keyzie?
he was up against Brendan Gleeson, who's a very great actor, one of my
Irish
faves.
actor, isn't he?
Yeah.
Good actor, isn't
A
he?
very great actor.
Very
Very
great
great.
actor. Judd Hirsch, who was in The Fabelmans. So a few
He
good...
was better in Taxi. Do you remember that one, Jase?
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
Taxi. Yeah.
Daniel Kwan won Best Director for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, well, there's two of them. There's two Daniels, yeah.
Oh, there's two, actually. You're
Yeah.
right. Daniel Chenert. So, the two Daniels directed the same movie. Wow, and they both won Best Director. That's cool.
This is reminiscent of that chat we had before, isn't it?
No, this is going to be
About
good.
the old Speedway.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good.
Do you know what movies are, Keyzie?
It's just, God, it's a train wreck.
Best Supporting Actress, Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Ah, I thought she was better in Trading Places
I thought she was
with
in,
Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd
Yeah,
in
yeah.
1984.
Right.
Was she in Single White Female? No, that's Jamie. That
That's
was
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Yeah.
But she was better in that.
Yeah, then Jamie
Jamie Lee
in-
Curtis
it
was in yeah.
Everything Everywhere, somewhere or other.
At once.
At once.
What? Best International Feature Film. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah. Fair cop.
Yeah.
You like that one?
It is
Yes.
quiet on the Western Front, man.
Extraordinary.
Oh,
Yeah.
you like that, did you? Best Actor, taken out by Brendan Fraser for his role in The Whale.
He was better in California Man.
I liked him in the Mummy.
Oh, he was good in The Mummy, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He
I
was
liked
good
him
in
in
George of the Jungle.
George of the Jungle,
George
yeah.
of the Jungle. He was
George
of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Watch out for that tree.
No, that's enough, Keyzie.
Yeah.
And of course, Best Picture. I mean, there was some big names in there: Avatar: The Way of Water, The Fabelmans, Banshees of Inisherin.
And a Sharon.
Inisherin, yeah, it was the Brendan Gleeson one. Top Gun Maverick was in there as well. All Quiet on the Western Front, and Elvis. But the top spot, the winner, it was Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Can you
Oh,
put a
wow.
drum roll on it next time when we're doing
There's
the
just no
Oscars?
drama
in there
whatsoever.
It just
And the winner for Best Picture.
Everything Everywhere all at once.
Yeah, what?
You already said it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's too late.
Yeah.
The horse is bolted, Keyzie.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so how do you
It's
feel
run
about...
out onto the road. It's been hit by a truck. It's all Keyzie's fault.
So, how did you feel about that taking out the top spot, though?
I'm not happy, to be honest with you, man. I think there were better movies this year. And what were those nominees again?
Top Gun Maverick,
Nah.
Woman Talking,
Nah.
Triangle of Sadness,
Garbage.
All Quiet on the Western Front,
Trash.
Elvis,
Nah.
Avatar,
Shit-ass.
Way
Nah.
of Water,
Yeah, no good.
Fabelmans.
Nah.
Right.
Derivative.
Have you seen any of them?
Nah. And nor will I, Keyzie.
Right.
Okay?
Got better things to do with my time, Keyzie, to be honest.
Got 6 games of rugby league to watch this weekend.
Rugba-Loigue!
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Blink 182 there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Steady the ship, just put down by the keeper there, Mogi.
Absolute shocker
It
there.
is a
That keeper will
shocker.
be berating himself. His teammates won't be happy either. Of course, Kane Williamson, one of the best cricket players in the world, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of the Comedy Fest, it's
Whoa,
coming.
whoa, whoa.
Wait, hang what? What do you mean the comedy fest? We're talking cricket here, Keyzie.
Oh, right. Just seemed like he was, because he said Keyzie and through to me. I thought he
Yeah,
was
but
done.
you said speaking of, which means speaking of cricket.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant speaking of humorously bad drop, the Comedy Fest is coming to New Zealand 5th of May.
Are you saying
Till
that,
the
it's that the New Zealand International Comedy Festival is an embarrassing drop, Keyzie?
No, I'm saying that there was a laughably bad catch. Speaking of laughing, hey, get amongst this. New Zealand Comedy Fest. It's back 5th to the 28th of May thanks to our mates at Best Foods Mayo.
As a result of what you've just done there, they've just been deluged with people trying to return tickets.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree, Mogi.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I don't know
But
if
let's see if you can dig it out. Let's
Yeah,
see
you
how
know,
you go.
keep
Okay.
going, keep going.
Do you like laughing, New Zealand? We'll wrap your laughing gear around this.
Oh, dear.
The New Zealand International Comedy Festival with Best Foods Mayo back this May. Oh. comedyfestival.co.nz for tickets. Celebrating 30 years of great laughs, over 150 artists, over 600 shows. We're back, baby.
That was a stumble.
Yeah, bit of a... That's okay. No, hey, Keyzie.
What?
Keyzie. It's fine, mate. It's
Right. Okay, it's just that...
Bring it home, man.
Okay.
Come on, totally.
Keyzie.
You can save this.
Right, okay.
Keyzie.
It's the New Zealand International Comedy Festival with Best Foods Mayo's 30th birthday. The international comedians are coming back right
Comedians.
alongside some of the very best Aotearoa comedians. What? Did I say comedians?
Yes.
Damn it.
That's comedians.
Comedians, mate.
I think people got the gist of what I was trying to say, though.
Yeah.
comedyfestival.co.nz.
I
to
mean,
buy
will you be
tickets.
inspiring anybody to do it? Actually do it.
If that hasn't, right, how about this? If you book your tickets between now and Monday the 20th of March midnight, you'll go in the draw to win one of 10 Best Foods. Damn it, Best Foods.
It's Best Foods, Keyzie. They make the mayo. They're the sponsors. You got to get that one right, brother.
Well,
They're
you'll-
the sponsors, the main sponsors. Try
It's
again.
like watching someone cover themselves in petrol and just spark up, isn't it?
Not that bad. Book your tickets between now and midnight, Monday the 20th of March, and you'll go in the draw to win one of 10 Best Foods Mayo prize packs.
Oh, his voice is cracking.
Yeah.
Breathing heavy.
Yeah, totally. It's like trying to make it chip up.
comedyfestival.co.nz.
Jeez, man, you nailed that.
Thanks, fellas.
That is honestly the best you've ever done of one of those ones.
Really?
Totally, mate.
Thank you.
Really good. Well,
Hey, Keyzie.
What's up?
Kia kaha, brother.
Don't. Sorry for saying Best Foods, by the way.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yes, indeed. Cold Chisel there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 18 minutes past 5 o'clock. That means it's time for...
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? Oh, yeah. This is so good. The radio right here. The Warriors, round 2 in the NRL.
Sorry, Keyzie.
What?
Pugs, can we get this music that you're playing here as the bed? Can we have that at the end of our show, please? It's great
No,
stuff.
this is my Warriors music.
That'd be really good. Sorry, Keyzie.
Round 2, the Warriors, they took on the Knights, 5 o'clock Saturday. Sorry, the Roosters.
no, they didn't, dude.
The Roosters.
Oh, God. It's not
man.
your day, is it,
You're having a
Keyzie?
shot.
No. Let me pull this back.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
116 for 3, by the way.
Hang
And
on, we're
look out for
talking
those of
rugby
you that are
league.
interested.
Jase. Okay, the Warriors took on the Roosters Saturday, 5 o'clock. Went down 20 points to 12. A few positives to take away from this, though. The Roosters, premiership favourites. Everyone's like, they're going to win this thing this year. They've got a salary sombrero, while everyone else has got a salary cap. It's a funny way of saying that they've got a lot of really good players on big money. The Warriors, even though they lost by 8, good goal line defence. Good defence. Half time, they were only down 8-6 against one of the best teams in the competition. Our 6 tackle options, we were trying stuff. We were doing backline moves. We were skip passing. We were trying stuff. It wasn't just give the ball to Sean Johnson.
Oh, shot.
Can you stop watching the cricket and listen to the Warriors rap, please? So they're, and our new players finally starting to find their groove. Great try set up from
Stella got her groove back. That's a good movie, man.
Oh, it is a good movie.
Yeah.
How weird, because I watched it over the weekend.
Yeah.
I watched the Warriors on the weekend. Marata Niukore, who's a new signing from the Eels there. He set up a great try towards the end.
Oh.
Little line break.
Eels are good eating.
Do you like...
Smart.
Yeah, I've only ever had them smoked.
Smoked.
And it's got to be the silver belly, not the yellow belly,
Yes,
doesn't
correct.
it?
Yeah.
Because
Hopefully we smoke the Eels when we play them
yellow
later this season.
Yellow
bellies,
bellies.
Yeah.
muddy, kind of dirty
He
eels.
put Adam Fanua-Blake over there, and, things were looking close towards the end there, fellas. I'm not going to lie. But I tell you what, this weekend we'll be up against it.
I actually watched this weird YouTube thing, Mogi, in Japan, how they process eels
Oh, yes.
and smoke. Sorry, Keyzie.
They've got
what?
an eel processing plant in Levin, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay, cool.
Can't wait. This weekend...
Actually, we could talk about it now.
No, hang on.
Tens of thousands of eels, man.
Where
I
did
don't know
they
where
get
they
them
get.
from?
I don't know.
I was gonna say.
A mate in
Seems
my
like a weird
football
place to have
team.
it.
His name was Bart. His father, who was a coach of our football team, he took us on a tour of the eel factory. Freaky, man. They just bring
I bet.
truckloads of eels. Where do they come from?
Yeah, they freak me
Probably
out,
like
eels. They're
rivers
so
and stuff.
slimy and they
Yeah.
wrap around.
Like
Like
a
when you
lake,
actually
probably.
catch one, it'll wrap around your arm when you're
Oh,
pulling it
yeah.
out.
Speaking
An
of
electric,
rugby-
have you seen an electric eel, man?
No.
Speaking
Yeah.
of electric, the Warriors were electric on the weekend. Just fell short against the Roosters,
Did
though.
they get pumped?
Yeah, I
as
thought,
well?
I thought they
Nah,
lost.
it was good, though. This weekend...
Oh, was it like an electric loss, Keyzie?
Yeah. This weekend, 7:30 Saturday, they're taking on the Cowboys in North Queensland.
Oh.
Tough matchup. Ben Hurley and Maniah Stewart will be commentating, though, on Sky Sports 6 for the ACC.
Have you gotten the axe from that?
To get around that? No, I'm not available this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. Not doing much. I'll just be at home watching it.
Pulling your hamstring.
Yeah. But, hey, that is what are the Warriors up to with Keyzie.
Good stuff, Keyzie.
Thank you.
Woo! You're on
Hey, we
fire
do it.
today. You are on fire, buddy.
Wish I didn't call them the Knights at the start, though.
Ah,
That was
That's
embarrassing.
where you lost me.
People,
Yeah.
people weren't even listening, mate. Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey, by the
116
way,
for 3, yeah.
Just quickly, make sure you listen to the Mad Monday ACC NRL podcast with me,
Keyzie!
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Tom Petty there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. New Zealand 140 for 3, needing 145 for the victory. Hey, fellas, have you heard about this new competition that we're running at Radio Hodaki? 3 mates to State of Origin, brought to you by boystrip.co.nz.
Sports travel made easy.
It is, totally it is,
What
mate.
is
Not
state-
that it necessarily has to be boys.
Oh, people.
Thank you.
What is state of origin?
You don't know what state of origin
Well, it doesn't
is.
say on there, does it?
What state of origin is state of origin? It's a 3-game series: New South Wales v Queensland and Rugby League.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Rugby
yeah.
League, eh?
Yeah, so that's like rugby union. It's like rugby, except for
So that's what you spend all your weekend doing, isn't it?
Yeah, watching the old Rugba-Loigue.
Rugba-League.
yeah. I said that on the outro today, and I feel like it's just been brought up over and over again. But yeah, the state of origin, it's
Is that
massive.
not true?
No, it is. I
Yeah,
watched a lot. Yeah.
6 games.
6 games. You're recently married too, aren't you?
Yeah. So she's loving that.
yeah.
But state of origin, right? It's game 2 as well, so it's all on the line. Or you're going to be watching someone
You
win
can
it.
either say
Yeah,
game
yeah.
2 or game as well. You don't say game 2 as well.
No, it's game 2, as in the number 2, not as in TOO.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah, as in number 2s. So it's game 2, state of origin. You're not going to be watching a dead rubber. It's at Suncorp, the home of state of origin in Brisbane. You get to go there with 2 of your mates. You get flights, accommodation, transfers, travel insurance, match tickets for the game on the 21st of June. And once again, it's all thanks to boystrip.co.nz.
I've stared at a lot of dead rubbers in my time.
Oh, God, yeah. Littered all over the bedroom.
No,
so let me
no,
just
that's
get
different.
so let me just get this straight. You get flights, you and 2 mates.
Yeah.
You get accommodation.
Yeah.
You get to watch the State of Origin
Yeah.
game 2,
Yeah.
and you get a bit of spending moolie.
There's no...
There's no spending money, is
Well,
there?
there's no... I don't know about the spending money.
Oh, okay.
Well, what we don't want to be doing is promising millions
Can
of
you
dollars.
Google it? Just find out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Google's going to... I'll have to talk to someone
You're telling
here.
me the answer's not on Google?
Yes, I am saying that.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. Well, now listen, if you want to get in that draw, give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki, and we'll get some of these folk in the draw. Here's the Rolling Stones.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
State of origin. New South Wales have won it.
Radio Hodaki's 3 mates to the State of O. Let's put another great New Zealander in the draw.
Nah, bugger that. Let's do a couple. Nathan, you mad bastard. How's life? Nathan.
Hello.
How are you going, mate?
Speaking. Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. You get through your Monday all right, Nathan?
Oh, just.
Yeah. What do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a site manager.
backbone.
Yeah, it's backbone shit.
Hey, Nathan, who do you support, Reds or Blues?
Oh, got to be the Maroons, mate.
No, yeah, I
damn.
go blue.
Yeah, we're blue.
We're all Blues boys.
I'm maroons all day, man. I'm
And you-
maroons all day.
You got a couple
Yeah,
of people
backbone.
that you can take with you? Some mates?
Oh, yeah, mate. Yep.
Good on you, boy.
Sweet stuff, Nathan.
Queenslander.
Stay on the line and our good mate Pugs will sort you out. No worries at all. Henry, you mad bastard, how's life?
Good, thanks. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks, Henry. What do you do for a crust?
I'm a warehouse manager.
Backbone.
Yeah,
Backbone.
massive backbone. Who are you running with, Blues or Reds there, Henry?
I'm going to have to say the Blues.
I'm a Reds man
yeah,
Yeah,
myself.
I go the blues, man, all day,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
All day blues.
Good on you, Henry. Who would you take with you?
I got a couple of mates I can take with me.
Oh, that's
Sweet.
a good start, man.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's called 3 Mates to State of O, so that's perfect.
Yeah, so it's him
Yeah.
plus 2 of his
Yeah,
mates.
yeah. Huh.
Actually, you can get
That's
rid
out
of a
of it.
few mates, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You only
Three.
really need 2 mates.
Yeah.
You know what I
What,
mean?
in your entire life?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Is that you justifying why you've got...
Right, real mates.
Yeah,
Oh,
2
right.
just backbone mates.
Yeah.
So, like, for you, it's me and Mogi.
Henry, you're in the draw, mate, so stay on the line and Pugs will sort you out, all right?
Thank you.
Good on you, mate. Actually, I wouldn't mind going. Do you think we can maybe
What?
be hummus and get a bit of a...
Go to State of Origin.
Yeah,
Go to State of Origin.
I reckon
Yeah.
fly
I
up.
reckon.
Because there's all these amazing trips being given away by Radio Hodaki. I don't see us flying anywhere.
It's on too late, though, man. I don't want to be over in Aussie. The
Oh,
game
yeah, fair
starts
point.
at 10 o'clock.
Oh, no, Mike.
It
No,
finishes at midnight.
No, it only finishes at midnight in New Zealand because of the time difference.
Sometimes I wonder what planet you're on, dude.
Totally. There's Audio Slave.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Audio Slave there to finish off the 5 to 6 hour. New Zealand need 128 to win. I'm not sure how many overs are left, to be honest.
No, and I'm not sure how much time is left either. And you'd think they'd give you that information.
Yes.
But, they don't seem to be. I don't know what's going on.
I know, a bit of a
But
countdown.
I'll say this. There's every opportunity here that we're going to win this game or that
Yes.
we're going to have a crack. We're just trying to get close, then we'll start swinging the willow. So she's going to be a bloody ripper. Get to a screen if you can.
Absolutely. 5 to 6, which means we want to know what you're having for tea on 3483. So text us, because in all seriousness, we have BK vouchers to give away.
Yeah, we sure do, including BK, have just brought out nacho cheese chicken tenders.
Oh, my
Do you
God.
guys love nachos?
Oh, so much.
Do you love chicken tenders?
Yeah, man.
Well, then you should try Burger King's new nacho cheese chicken tenders.
So good.
Yeah.
Are we going to be giving those away?
Well, we'll be giving away vouchers, and you can use those to buy some of those if you want. I'd
Oh,
recommend
thanks,
it.
man.
Yeah, that sounds good, Keyzie. Sounds really good. So text us 3483 and we'll get into that after 6.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday evening. This time of the day, eyes to the front, Keyzie. We talk food, and what are the people saying on 3483, Keyzie?
Just revert my eyes
Yeah,
to the text
to the
machine
front,
here.
Keyzie.
Yeah, and don't forget, every text on 3483 goes in the draw to win BK. Hey, fellas.
Yes, it does.
What's BK stand for, Keyzie?
Burger King. Great question, Mike.
Thank you.
So get those texts coming in. What's for tea? Where are you? All that sort of jazz. Like, for example, this one here.
And all that jazz.
Chicken drummies, boiled veggies. Looking forward to it.
What's from drumming?
Boiled veggies?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds foul.
Yeah, can you just text them back and say,
Guys,
bum bum?
wait.
Did they say that the chicken drumsticks were marinated in any way, or
It
just?
just says chicken drummies.
Okay, can you find out if they'd marinated
Well,
them,
look,
please?
It doesn't even sound like they've even been cooked. Are they
Yeah.
raw?
No, they'll cook them. They're just it's very
Keyzie,
quick.
text them back, quick.
Well, we can't make a
And
habit of me
also, I mean,
texting everyone.
What vegetables do you? Oh, potatoes, I suppose.
Well, like
You
broccoli
boil-
and that probably is
No,
what
you
I was
don't
picturing.
boil
It's
broccoli.
well, to me, it
And
sounds like a
beans.
mixed veg situation.
Yeah.
You don't boil broccoli.
It sounds like a Keyzie foul abomination
Well,
kind of
yeah,
combination.
yeah,
All right, I'll text them back.
Yeah.
What about this one here? G'day, fellas. Got some frozen shepherd's pie that I froze 3 months ago. Wife's away. Going to get that out tonight, microwave it, and watch telly.
What's your mogi for you personally? What's your kind of limit on the freezer food?
Limit on the freezer
Yeah,
food?
yeah. Or are you
Like
sort
used
of?
by.
Well, if you defrost it and immediately use it, I think you're good.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Well,
I wouldn't
what ab-
defrost it and then leave it in the
What
fridge
about
for
if you go in
any
your
length of
freezer
time.
and get, for example, your chicken drummies and they're from 2018, for example?
I think the same applies.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's the, I think
They'll
it's
be
the point.
fine.
I think it's the point of the freezing.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
That's the
okay,
trick of the
interesting.
freezing. I mean, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. For example, yesterday I went into my refrigerator, get some Dijon mustard.
Oh, fancy.
Love a
It
bit of Dijon.
expired 9 months ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought, it's all good. I'll have some whole grain mustard. Expired 8 months ago.
Does mustard really
Yeah.
expire?
Having a look
Yeah.
at the date syrup. Expired a year and a half ago. My wife bought it last week. This is the kind of stuff happening at my house, Keyzie.
Yeah, look. I know exactly. I was in my fridge too, mate. Like one of those mint dips that you put on your falafels. 9 months old over the expiry.
Unbelievable.
What kind of foul, disgusting human being lives that way, Keyzie? I didn't even want to look in your fridge.
What do you
Keyzie,
mean? Mine's
'cause I
up to
can
date.
imagine.
Just throw it out if it's expired, man. Don't put it back in the bloody fridge.
But first of all, I think...
You're an animal.
No, mustard, I think you can eat.
Animal.
Keep those texts coming on 3483. We do have BK vouchers to give away. In the meantime, smashing pumpkins.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Black Keys there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. We're talking what's for tea New Zealand. I actually don't know what's for tea in my household, Mogi, and that worries me.
Right.
Because that's when my wife gets into a improvising or toss food together kind of way of
Sure.
thinking. And that never really works out to my benefit or anyone else's.
Yeah, right. Have you considered divorcing her?
No.
Well, I feel like they're made for each other. I was going to make a joke about you being a tosser, but I can't be bothered. It's fine. We'll just keep going.
That's a shame.
Yeah,
That would have been brilliant.
Yeah, it would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, what are they saying on 3483, Keyzie?
Do you want to know what I'm having for dinner?
Not really.
Okay.
It'd be jam and cheese, wouldn't it?
I had a cheese board with fruit chutney on it once.
Chutney.
And now I'm a jam and cheese guy.
Can you spell chutney for me, Keyzie? The minis?
CHUTENEY.
Yeah. Chutney.
Chutney.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, and an aged cheddar.
Yeah.
11 years aged, actually. It's
What,
delicious.
like a mainland Colby?
No, it was like a 11-year Epicurean cheddar.
Like a pack and save tasty?
Yeah, it was a Chesdale cheese packet.
Yeah.
Oh, the slices.
Yeah,
That's
one of
good.
those.
Oh, I tell you what, do you remember those little triangles you used to get of cheese?
I do.
I used to I love those.
A little tiny pizza, and you'd pull them out.
Yeah.
No, it's cheese, Keyzie.
It's
No,
cheese,
no,
it's not pizza.
Shaped like pizza.
But anyway, what are the people eating on 3483? Because we've got some BK vouchers to give away, Keyzie.
G'day, lads. Having dinner, I reckon old Mogi would like. Packet of cold, wet tofu. You know who that's from?
Correct. Do I know who it's from?
Yeah.
No?
Frank. Do you know? Oh, I thought that you might know him because you guys both eat tofu together. Yeah.
No, I don't know Frank. Good bastard, but...
Yeah. I love
solid
the name
bastard.
Frank.
I hate
love
the name Frank.
Frank.
It's a stupid name, really, when you think about it.
No, I think it's a good name.
Oh, is it? There's another text here on 3483. G'day, boys. The missus has bought the messiest phyllo pastry I've ever seen. Literally, my passenger seat is full of crumbs now.
It amazes me how often the word literally gets used.
Yeah.
But literally philo, because you generally do that at home.
Yeah, you don't pull out the philo in the car.
Or maybe she's stopped and bought something on the way home.
And I'm sorry, Keyzie, but...
I'm sorry, Keyzie me. It's the fucking text machine.
Who makes the messiest philo I've ever seen in their car?
I have seen some messy philos in my time there, but this must have been to be the messiest philo?
Literally the messiest philo.
Literally the messiest philo.
And it's in his car. What's it even doing in his car?
G'day, lads. Steak and chips. Cheers. It's from Bob.
Give that man a BK, would you?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, good stuff.
Backbone.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Big there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening. But right now it's time for... What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah. That's how we do it. Last night, I had a pretty big weekend in terms of things that were going on around the joint. So, come last night,
You were saying off air, actually, that you were looking forward to watching something last night, but your wife was faffing around so much that in the end,
I did say that.
When it actually came to watching something, you went, actually, I can't be arsed. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
That's exactly what I was just going to say.
Oh.
Yeah. She went off to, I thought, bed, but she was getting ready for a trip to Wellington. And then I came in, she's like, do you want to watch something? I was like, oh, I'll take it or leave it. She's like, put that on. I was like, okay, then we'll put that on. Then another half an hour of faffing around, which was me having a shower, her having a shower, her doing some packing. And then I was like, well, now, no. I'll be honest with you, man. My end limit, if I'm tired, 9:30. I got to be asleep by 9:30.
Yeah.
That is it for me.
And
I know that this episode is good, so I don't want to be sitting there watching it going,
sleeping.
God, I'm tired, man.
You were talking about The Last of Us, by the way. On
The
Neon.
Last of Us,
The
yeah.
last episode.
We used to have that scenario too, where my wife and I she'd go and have a shower while I was waiting, and then I'd have a shower. So now we just shower together.
Yeah.
Just to save water. It's a sort of conservation thing, but also it just saves time if we want to watch something. I'm the same.
We actually end up being there for another 9 hours, though. So that happens.
Yeah. Just making out in the steam. I watched Luther.
Loafer.
There's
a new season out of Loafer.
Oh, no, it's a movie.
Oh, is it?
It's a movie. Well, what's his name, buddy?
Idris Elba.
Yes,
Yeah.
Elba and Gollum. What was his name? Circus.
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis is a super villain. He was very, very good, actually, Andy Serkis. And I haven't really ever watched Luther.
Oh, Luther.
It was very good. It got a bit ridiculous.
Neil Cross,
But in
yeah.
terms of not really having to think too much. It was very entertaining.
It was a very, very good series. I think they did 3 or 4 series, written by Neil Cross.
Yes, Neil Cross, indeed.
Who is a prolific British writer, Keyzie, who lives in Wellington.
Oh, yeah.
And the first couple of seasons were really good.
Yes.
And then it just got really stupid.
Yeah.
Loofah.
They
But
haven't seen so many
I would
shows.
certainly recommend it in terms of just lazing on your couch,
wait,
and
can't wait.
having a blast. Keyzie, we don't even need to ask you, just league, I imagine.
Rugba-Loigue.
Wait.
Rugba-Loigue.
I found time amongst watching 6 games of rugby league over the weekend to watch episode 5, season 3 of Educators,
Oh, yeah.
which involved Mike Minogue being incredibly drunk the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Must say, your performance as a drunk, very obnoxious person is spot on.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
learned
yeah.
from the best. I'm a watcher of people, Keyzie.
Right, you're watching
I'm
other
a
people.
watcher
Yeah.
of people,
Yeah, yeah.
So I just thought, you know what, on this one, my name might be whatever it is, but in my mind, I'm Keyzie.
Yeah, totally.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Speaking of tunes, actually, if you want to have your say on what tunes we play on Radio Hodaki, then you need to get involved with the music jury, Keyzie?
Yeah, man.
Don't just sit there and moan about it and go, oh, why are they playing this song again? You know what I
totally.
mean?
Yeah, totally, Margie.
Put up or shut up. Write
Yeah.
that down, Keyzie. Actually, that's a good one.
Well, but that actually makes sense to me, though, Mogi, because when we heard Keyzie's
Shut
musical taste, going down there to Masterton,
Yes.
and no wonder he hates the awesome music on Radio Hodaki, because it's, not 1940s kind of cabaret.
Yeah, exactly right.
I played one song and it was from the 60s and I
Here
didn't
we
know it was
go.
on the
Here we
playlist.
go.
Right?
Listen to the
must have-
lies
yeah,
he tells.
Well, I'll tell you
man.
what, if you don't like my playlist, you should get your phone out and text music to 3483 and sign up to the music jury. Have a say in the music I play. I'm actually pretending, talking about Radio Hodaki.
yeah.
But
You
if you
sort of
do,
painted
I could tell
yourself into a corner there.
Yeah. By the way you were lifting your eyebrows there, that you weren't being honest.
oh, right.
Yeah. It's a little tell of yours, Keyzie. Did you know I used to be I used to be an investigator, and I was brought in specifically for when people were lying, and I
Right.
just watched their faces.
So, can you tell if Minogue ever lies on our show?
Oh yeah, but he never lies.
Hey, look at this. Watch me now, Jase.
Yeah.
Keysie's got a massive honker.
You see, that's bang on.
Right.
I mean, he's just totally telling the truth there.
Right, okay. Well, what about this? Hoity J's got a tiny pecker.
Well, there you go. You see, that was a blatant lie.
Right, okay. Well,
Yeah.
here's some truth for you. Text music to 3483. Join the Hodaki music jury. Have a say in the music we play, and you could win $300 worth of petrol vouchers.
How much?
$300.
That is so good. No, seriously, get involved, because it's a great idea. Because often people go, oh, I hate this song, or I love this song. Well, if you want to have a say, do the music jury, for God's sake, and maybe win $300 in petrol vouchers. Great stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go. That's your Monday done and dusted. You can put it in your pipe and smoke it. Actually, I started on my pipe this weekend. It's very,
Did you?
It's very relaxing,
Are you
Mookie.
whittling?
Well, I whittled myself a little pipe there, and
Whittle.
I sit on my front deck and have a bit of a puff.
Oh, yes.
A bit of backy there.
Yeah.
What are
I
your
hear
plans?
ya. I hear ya.
Now, listen. I believe you're by yourself tonight, maybe.
I am.
So you're going to get that The Last of Us episode under the belt, and we can chat about it tomorrow.
Or
not.
Well, actually, I've got
Please.
plans.
Because
Oh,
the
okay.
finale is coming out tonight.
I know. It's a shambles. That's why I wanted to watch this episode last
Last night,
night.
yeah,
so I could
yeah,
watch this
yeah,
other
yeah.
one tonight, but it's already
Well, I mean,
buggered.
you could do a double decker.
I could, but I've got other plans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Other plans,
That's
eh?
right. That's right. I'll
You
tell you about it tomorrow.
Yeah. See, I can tell he's telling the truth there, Keyzie.
Right, okay.
He has got other plans. What are you up to, mate?
Tonight I'm going to go home and watch the last episode of The Last of Us. And then also my wife had a really bad sleep last night. So she'll probably go to bed really early tonight, put her to bed probably like 8:30. And then I'll watch The Last of Us, play PlayStation, maybe have a small glass of port.
Spoonful of jam.
Good on you, Keyzie.
Oh, sorry, and I've got netball at 7:15, so I've got to shoot off straight away.
Oh, God almighty. Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure having your company this Monday.
What are you doing?
Go home, hang out with my girls, watch the last episode, and go to bed.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
See you tomorrow.